Hi, and welcome to Guru Grit. My name is Monika. I have an inherent love of learning and lifelong curiosity, so I decided to create Guru Grit as an ode to the learning process, as the name would suggest. It takes experience, heaviness of that experience, and consistent grit. It takes perseverance to learn something. So I wanted a space to talk about what interested me, and hopefully other people would join, and that seems to be working, so I'm quite happy with that. And I hope that we get to continue on this journey together and you get to see me go through the learning process of bettering myself surrounding some of my hobbies. So not just me answering your questions, I hope I attract teachers in the process as well. So if you know someone who's particularly good at something that I'm trying to learn, let me know. There will come a time for that in the future, but for now, I really want to talk to you about conspiracy theories. This is something that really tickles me and makes me giggle because I've been interested in them since before I was even teenaged. I have a lifelong affair with knowing a lot about the unknown. It's drawn to me, I'm drawn to it. Just feels nice, I just like it. However, with this explosion of the use of social media and the internet, we are living in my favorite time, certainly. I'm grateful to be here. The internet age, the age of information. We can share so much of it, access it, spread it, all these amazing things. I have nothing bad to say about that. The more the merrier as far as I'm concerned. As far as everyone else is concerned, some things are right and some things are not. And they're adamant they're going to do something about that. They're going to make you stop talking, give a wider platform to that person, vice versa. I'm not here to exacerbate a battle of wills. I'm just here to give you my perspective and my 2 cents on what this means in the times that we currently live in. Why is it so important? And why is it so important to me? So, I've noticed when you are living life, enjoying such and such, you're gonna draw into your experience things that match up with you. So oftentimes what happens is people are on this path to discovering their spirituality, and woven into that, they're going to stumble across conspiracy theories. Now, I'm not saying they're good, I'm not saying they're bad, I'm not saying they're right, I'm not saying they're wrong. I am neutral to them because I've seen and heard about so many things and my vibration is steady. So, it wasn't always. One thing did destabilize me about 12 years ago, but we're back on track. So here's what you have to understand. Oh, a Zen master has arrived. Always a good omen. He's taken a seat, so this seconds my message. I'm not saying a lot of the things that you hear about when you're on your spiritual path are not true. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, and I really want you to begin to understand and to believe this, is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter a lick at all. Why does it not matter? Because it's contradictory. It is not possible to be on the vibration of a conspiracy theory and on the vibration of self-empowerment simultaneously. You cannot believe both of those things are true in your experience. They don't work that way. Everything in the universe is drawn to you. And when you start to understand that, the first thing that you do is you believe that you have power and control over your experience. That's fair and good. But that means you have power and control over your experience, not something out there. That's all there is to it. That means nothing that you read about or hear about, what's being done to the air, put in the food, radio waves, cell phone towers. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm saying it's not more powerful than you. It isn't. It isn't. Policing your diet to an extent that makes you neurotic is just not the way forward through a happy life. And I hope that one day you come to the realization that as a human being, that is powerful and sovereign, made in the image of their creator, I can promise you this, your vibration is so much more dominant than that of a chicken nugget. You can eat anything, listen to anything, drink anything, and dominate it. It doesn't dominate you, it dominates you when you believe that it does. It has no effect on you when you believe that it doesn't. That's it. Everyone knows someone that eats whatever they want, and they're living the best life, and they're healthy, and they're happy. A friend of mine says, I don't understand, I'm so cautious about what I eat and how I live, and my friend, she eats actual garbage. She eats crap, and she drinks like she's never on top of her health, and she hasn't aged after the age of 26. She's almost 40. She just keeps getting promoted. As soon as one boyfriend is over, another one takes his place. Like, everyone overlooks these bad habits. She's never sick. I get a cold like every few weeks in the winter. Why is that? And I was like, you're bothered by it. But if you observe, that person's not bothered by it. I'm not encouraging bad habits. I'm not encouraging habits, I should say. Take the bad out. Like, this is the thing to note. Nothing has power over you. So if you believe that you have to break through some illusion, sound the alarm on something, create communities of equally suspicious people, you just draw in more of that energy. Now, you can listen to conspiracy theories, conspiracy theorists, and do so from a place of joy. When I do it, it literally is like a lullaby. I love it. It soothes me, it comforts me to know that there's people in the world who are brave enough to speak truth, their truth, who are forming communities around themselves to comfort each other. I don't take on the vibration of fear and paranoia when I do it. I find everything fascinating. I'm like, wow, that's cool. What if the earth was hollow? What if Antarctica was like really populated? What if, these beings gave their genetics to make this animal, that did this to us and that to us, and you could fall down a rabbit hole learning about anything from your genetics to energy to portals or whatever. It's just fun. To me, it's like a board game. I feel like a child playing a game. It's enjoyable. Now, the moment it starts to turn dark, and you'll know by how it feels inside you, it's time to close the laptop. It's time to put away your phone. But this is what I'm trying to say. Unless and until you can listen to those things without them bothering you, do not engage whatsoever. Because the vibration is not in alignment with true empowerment. Knowledge is not power. Your reaction to the knowledge is where you find your power. Because if you're very knowledgeable about all the things that are covert and done in, dark, seedy corners of the world are being done, makes you fearful and paranoid and you want to charge into a fight, you are not empowering yourself and you are not strong in yourself. If listening to those things lowers your vibration, don't listen to those things. Listen to pop songs, watch cartoons for all I care. As long as you're feeling good, that's how you change the world, through your vibration, not through your action. The only time action makes a difference on our planet is when it's inspired by high positive vibration. That means the vibration was there first, the feeling was there first, then the action came after. When I opened this video, I said the vibrations are contradictory. They cannot coexist. This is why. When you begin to understand that you create your own world and you're the master of your experience, and you absolutely are. No one can take it from you. Either you believe that you create your own reality, and if you get swept up in the current of these things, what you do is you invert it. You believe they, them, whoever or whatever is out there is the master of your reality, and that's not possible. It cannot be. So either you say, okay, yeah, I create my own reality, but I'm not able to. I'm being held back because they're doing all of these things. Well, to hell with them, who cares? Let them do what they want. You focus on you, and you say, I can't. I can't, because when I want to go bask in the park and look at the sunshine, I'm constantly reminded I have to be 6 feet apart from these people, or that's trying to get me, or this thing, or that thing, or the other. And it's like, you can still comply, but from a vibration of empowerment, you're still changing the world. Do you understand? The way that you feel about it is what makes the change, not what you do about it. If you fight fire with fire, like really no one wins. I had a professor who said, when 2 elephants fight, the grass loses. He was quite right. So if you take on the vibration, of domineering, you're just reflecting back to the domineering vibration that you believe is domineering you, and nobody gets anywhere. You come to a complete standstill. I'm not saying you have to be compliant in a wimpy way or disempowering way, but you can be aware and observe and say, do you know what? This is the path of least resistance. I don't agree, but I'm not about to ruin my atmosphere. I'm not about to let you completely topple my equilibrium. You don't hold that power over me. So, thanks, but no thanks. Your vibration is more dominant than that of a bag of potato chips. I don't mean to laugh, I'm not being condescending, but it's true. If you understood how much you're able to omit and transmit to existence about how you feel about you, a fried potato would really, it doesn't stand a chance. Some talking head on the news doesn't stand a chance. Some random face that's always in place of another telling you this, that, and the other that you should do, shouldn't do, doesn't stand a chance. Doesn't stand a chance. It does not. There are people who follow all the rules and live the best life. Not because they follow the rules, because they don't believe those rules control them. They're still free. So this is important because someone left an amazing comment. They said, I'm listening to channelers and they're saying, don't go with the flow with those conspiracy theories. They lower your vibration. This is very fascinating to me because I don't think what they say isn't so. It's the way that you say it. If you're saying it from a place of frustration, you're aggravated, you're disempowered, you're only going to draw more disempowered people to yourself, and you get nowhere with that information. If you can hear it and perceive it and know it and still feel lukewarm or neutral or joyful, then change begins to happen. Change begins to happen. And the most important takeaway from this should be, you don't have to know anything about anything to change the world. It's really true. You don't have to know anything about portals. You don't have to watch The Matrix. You don't have to subscribe to whoever on this channel or that, or know about declassified files or astral projection. Enjoying a delicious ice cream on a hot day, when you enjoy that food and you relish in it, you revel in it, that's raising your vibration to a place that's changing the circumstance of something else for someone else on the other side of the planet. When you're enjoying a popsicle on a hot day, a hot bowl of soup on a cold day, a tea after lunch that you enjoy in your garden with your mean but ever adorable and sleepy lazy cat, that is changing the vibration for everyone. Being equally angry doesn't do anything. Round 2 of the loud motorcycle. It's okay. I love it when you get an omen to amplify a message. So understand that. That's what it takes. To do small things mindfully, with intent, with an open, easy energy. That is what changes us. And if you need proof, for those of you who feel that you do, we now know that, the free love New Age movement that started in the 60s was infiltrated by certain government intelligence and corrupted to pretty much go nowhere and to deplete your energy field. So how do you know that what you're hearing today isn't doing the same? Just think about it. Be your own advisor. Be your own guide. Be your own teacher. Counsel yourself. Be your own wise counsel. You don't need me. You don't need anybody on this platform or any other platform. You have an energy field. You have intelligence flowing through you. Listen to yourself. You'll know it if it's right for you by how it feels to you. If you felt disempowered for a long time and hearing about some of these things makes you feel angry and fired up, hey, it's a step up. It's a step up from hopelessness and powerlessness. But don't let it be a resting place. Keep reaching for more. When you can live your life, go to work, daydream, eat the food you want, do the things you like, comb your hair in the morning, whatever, and find peace in that, joy in that, that is what creates a much bigger impact than making a lot of noise. So don't fight fire with fire. Default to yourself. You are the authority of your life, the author of your life. Nothing outside of you is. So this is the thing that I opened with. You cannot believe in the law of attraction and that you're the maker of your world and simultaneously believe that someone else is writing your life for you. It's not possible. It's only one or the other. So either those things control you or you control yourself. And if you truly believe you create your world, then you can make, under any condition, you still have the power to draw in the things that you want. Because from your vibration, if you're emitting the signal of empowerment, ease, flow, joy, under any condition, you can flow your dream reality to yourself. You know, it sounds improbable sometimes, but if you consider the phenomenon of soul survivors, think about it. Someone's vibration for one moment in time was so high and in tune with the desire to see and do more of life that while everyone right before their eyes did not get to experience those things, that person was unaffected by a cataclysmic event. It's insane, but this is what we mean when we say anything is possible. Anything and everything is possible. So I don't care, you know, if you read it and it feels awful to you and you cannot like go order some fast food meal at a fast food chain and eat that and feel good about yourself, then don't do it. But if you really don't, you know, you're like, I'm the dominant vibration. When I first started to take this work very seriously, I worked in a very unhealthy workplace and I just didn't know what to do anymore. And every morning as I was getting ready, I would say to myself over and over again, my vibration is dominant. My vibration is the dominant vibration. That doesn't mean no one else has free will. Either everyone has it or no one has it. But in your world, no one has it. And in their world, you don't have it. So it's complete equal exchange. So anyone who came into contact with me throughout the day, walked into my office, made a request through email from me, doesn't matter how they treated other people. When they addressed me, when they spoke to me, when they worked with me, they were pleasant. If not amazing, they were at least on their best behavior. Because I evoked it, because I was determined that my vibration is the dominant vibration. And that you can do that too in your daily life. Your vibration is the dominant vibration. It's possible. So I implore you, please try. You have nothing to lose. Just try. Just say, that may be the case. It doesn't have to be the case for me. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for the people asking that question. It's very important. And the reason I made this video at this time is recent celestial events that we've had are very much in alignment with the releasing of secretive information and very much in alignment with people not caring. You know, disclosure this, disclosing that. People don't care, people don't care. And maybe they're onto something. Maybe it's just not that important to shape your world. You are what's important to you, I'm what's important to me. We can never take that from one another. Thank you so much for listening. I look forward to learning with all of you and being here to serve you. Let me know what I can do for you next. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Much love.